This is actually the Skoda Fabia R5 rally car. This thing has won hundreds of rallies and some championships. So I'm having a passenger ride today and I'm really scared and excited at the same time.
3, 2, 1.
Now there is a reason that I'm hooning around in a Škoda rally car. It's because Škoda is remaining true to its rally roots with this, the Elroq vRS. Only it's a third of the price, it goes faster and has cup holders. I mean, what's not to love? Yes, so we are in sunny, glorious, slightly windy Wales to drive this, the new Škoda Elroq vRS. Yeah, I know. Yeah, exciting, this one. I mean, we already know that the Enyaq vRS is a thing, but this is the slightly lighter, smaller baby brother, which means it should be more fun. Yeah, let me take you through some of the design changes that you get specific to the vRS version. So, first up, you have the tech deck. That's what they're calling it, the tech deck face, which is basically what's going on up in here. So you've got like these eyelash lights that stay on. They're kind of like your DRLs. And then when you turn the car off and on, they do like a funky party dance. Annoyingly, I can't show you that right now because it's too bright. But then also this is where like your sensors are, etc. That's why it's called the tech deck. You've also got matrix LED headlights. Very nice. Black badging. I'm a fan of sort of the black elements outside this car. Oh, and the green. Did you spot that? Hyper green. I don't think you can stalk anyone in this car. It's a bit of a shame, isn't it? It'll be quiet, but people might notice you, maybe. You also have exclusive 20-inch Draconis alloy wheels. Yeah, they look huge, absolutely huge. And I don't know how that's going to affect the ride, but we're going to see how we get on a little bit later. Now, I think I've only actually spotted one vRS badge. Well, obviously two, because it's one on either side, but just there. That's it. I mean, yes, it looks very nice down the side. And the whole black kind of vibe on the outside looks nice as well with the roof rails, etc. But there's no vRS badge round the back. I would have wanted Elroq vRS just to really show that off. Especially if you don't go for the hyper green, it's not going to be that obvious, is it? It's going to be a real sleeper car, potentially. And then you've got the black spoiler. So there we go. It's very dusty here today. Just letting you know. We're on like a dirt track right now, so we can really test this car out and have some fun. It's fine. It's fine. Welcome to the interior, which I do agree that it's quite nice. You feel like you're sat in something a little bit more special than the standard Elroq. I think that's because of the materials and because of like the lime stitching that you've got throughout the entire car, all in the lining on the seats, stitching all along here. The material on the seats, very nice. It's called micro suede, just in case you were wondering, and it does feel very comfortable. Also, these seats do give you a massage, which I find quite a weird thing in such a sporty car, but it does. There's a little button down here. There it is. Press that. Get a little massage. So you could be like ragging it while having a massage. Imagine if they started putting that in F1 cars. I reckon Max Verstappen would like that. That's good, isn't it? Right, I'm turning that off because that's going to annoy me. But the materials everywhere, I think, just look and feel lovely. Everywhere you look, it's all nice, soft touch, quality stuff. And I think that's just what you get with a Škoda. It's quality, lovely materials. Now, when it comes to the screens, again, I think very impressive when it comes to a Škoda. You compare it to other VW Group stuff, this is far superior. It just is. So you've got a 5-inch screen here, which has all your driver information. You don't need a screen any bigger than that, do you? This is 13 inches. This is huge and works very well. So there's hardly any lag, like when you're sort of scrolling through things. I've just found whenever I've driven the normal Elroq or the normal Enyaq, just works pretty well. She has an AI brain known as Laura. I don't think she sounds like a Laura, personally. And I keep asking her, but she's not replying to me. Hey, Laura. Hey, Laura. Hello, Laura. Hey, Laura. Laura. You've got to press the button. Change the radio station.
Got it. Here they are.
She don't sound like a Laura, does she? She sounds like an Alison. She's more Alison than Laura. And with this vRS version, you have head-up display as well, as standard, which is all stunning. It's nice and long and wide as well, so that will show you your maps, and it shows you how much range you've got left in your car, shows you your speed, etc. So that's all brilliant. Oh, by the way, if you were wondering about range, 342 miles. There we go. Oh, and so when it comes to the battery, this is actually the biggest battery that's available in an Elroq. So it's actually 2 kilowatt hours bigger than the standard Elroq. So you've got a 84 kilowatt hour battery, which is 79 kilowatt hours usable. So yeah, around 342 miles, which isn't bad. But if you're driving it super fast, it will obviously be less. You've also got a 3-pronged leather steering wheel with the vRS badge here, just to remind you that you're sat in something a little bit more special. And storage, as always in any Škoda, is great. This is a wonderful practical family car that just has a little bit more fun put underneath it. That's basically what they've done here. So you've got wireless charging all put in here, a couple of cup holders that can be removed if you need to. Bit of storage in here. We've got some branded fruit pastels. They don't come with the car, I'm afraid, because I'm taking them home with me. Bit of storage in here. That's where I've been keeping my drink. And then, oh, there's the extra, there's a little box there for your keys and that. And then there's like an extra box for your stuff that you want to keep safe, maybe? I don't know, that all sits in there. Skoda Simply Clever stuff, obviously. So the thing where you can put your parking ticket, umbrella in the door, all that sort of stuff. I wish it had a panoramic roof. I feel like that would have fit this perfectly. It is nice though, I can't knock it. These seats are very comfortable. I do like it. Yeah, it's nice.
The boot space is the same size as before, which is 470 litres. That is a lovely practical size. And it also includes this netting along the top here where you can pop your cables. On top of the boot floor itself, you've got a removable, reversible top to help keep things clean. Underneath the boot floor, there's a little bit of space there to pop some extra things. And then along the sides, you've got some shelving and some straps. Lovely stuff.
This video is brought to you with Anderson EV, the UK's most awarded home charge point brand of 2024, offering over 200 colour and finish options, a market-leading 7-year warranty and a unique hidden tethered cable.
Now here in the back, it's very spacious back here. I mean, I know that this is a smaller car than the Enyaq, but the Elroq still is a super spacious car. You can get a whole family back here with loads of legroom. I'm 5'6.5", by the way, just in case you're wondering. So I have decent amount of legroom that's set up for my driving position. And here's where you get the quality stuff again. The nice soft touch materials. Pockets in the back. There's also a separate pocket for your phone. You've got rear heated seats. Very nice. Now the seats themselves, they're a tad more sporty than you would normally get in like a performance version of each car. So like sometimes you'll get a normal car and then their performance version will just have regular rear bench seats. But these have been thought about. They're slightly more sporty. And they kind of come up here and they dip in that little bit more. And then cup holders there. Gonna pause for the car. Oh, don't put any dust in here. It's fine. Keeps making me sneeze. It's not a problem. Couple of cup holders in here, and then you can open up and have access to the boot in there as well. Bosh. And then you can keep out the riffraff. This is a 5-seater car, even though it looks like it's a 4, because in the back here it looks like it's just 2 separate seats, but there is a seat in the middle. There's a spare seat belt, so you can get someone in there. It's very nice. I just wish there was a panny roof again, because then it would just feel brighter back here. But all in all, perfectly pleasant. Okay, let's go driving, because that's what we're here for, right? We're here to have some fun. Now, the reason that this car is fantastic is because of the amount that you can personalise it. That's what makes this car great. So you've got 340 horsepower. It will do 0 to 62 in 5.2 seconds. And yes, we know that there are cars that are much faster than this, but the dynamic chassis control is where it's at. So what you want to do is you want to click on the car and then driving profile. Now, I've been having it on individual, and that's where you can adjust it and personalise it to how you want to drive this car. So you go on adjust, and then I've got the chassis control whacked all the way up to sport. But look at the amount of these options. Look at the amount of options. You can turn it all the way down to just pure comfort. That's where you're going to turn on your massaging seats and just have a wonderful time with the kids in the back. But for me, I've got it whacked all the way up to the top. Full sporty plus wonderful mode. I've got the steering on sport mode because that's how I like it, and the drive on sport mode as well. And then that is where you feel the full oh yeah, that's where you feel the full amount of horsepower, but also it's cornering like it's just having fun. It's like this road is its playground. Oh, I could hear the engine sound. There's like a fake external sport engine noise. It's very subtle, but I just heard it. Go on, let's throw it around this corner. Come on, Nicola. Come on, Nicola. It's great. That's absolutely brilliant. That is what Skoda does. They're very good at that. I mean, you think of the old rally days and stuff. Just creating small, nimble, wonderful things. And I know this isn't particularly small, but it is smaller than the Enyaq. So technically makes it more nimble, right? Am I right? I think I'm right. I mean, we've got everything whacked up to the top. Full sport mode. All the way to the top. And it's not as bumpy as I thought it might be. It's a bit like it's kind of going, give me a real challenge. You know? I know that there are faster cars out there with way more horsepower and a quicker 0 to 62 time. I know that. But this just kind of feels like they've hit the sweet spot. They've really thought about this. They've put a lot of time and effort into getting everything just right. And it feels great. It really does. I need to give you some numbers, don't I? Because I've forgotten to do that. Charging wise, 185 kilowatt rapid charging. So that'll get you from 10 to 80% in about 26 minutes. In terms of AC charging, annoyingly, it's only got 11 kilowatt, which is a bit of a pain. If you're one of those people that uses 22 very often, you won't get that on this. And no vehicle to load, which is a shame. Should just come with that as standard. That should be a Skoda Simply Clever thing, shouldn't it? Do you know what else I really like about this as well? Is the steering wheel's quite thin. So I feel like I've got just really good grip on it. Whereas sometimes with sort of the modern cars these days, they're quite a chunky steering wheel, whereas this has got a nice thinness to it, and I feel like it's just really good grippage. It's just making cornering that little bit more fun, isn't it? There's very little body roll. And do you know what I really love? I'm going to slow it down a bit. Is when you put your foot down, it's like the whole bonnet rises up at the front. You just see the whole thing go up. Oh, yeah, it's great. That's great. Yeah. That's a bit of me, this. I like the normal Elroq, but I like this more. I do. And if you're anything like me, so will you. Tell you what, this is actually kind of the perfect place to take this car, wasn't it? I mean, these windy Welsh roads are just stunning. The views are absolutely beautiful. Look at all of this. Look at this. Look at that. That's stunning, that is. While we're just driving a really jolly fun car. What would you rather drive, that or the R5 Rally? Ooh. Okay, you'd rather have the more expensive rally car, but shut up. This is good. This is good. This is good. Do you want to know the downside? That will be the price. Okay. Stay with me. It's £46,560 now. That is a lot of money. You have to bear in mind as well that the normal Sportline Elroq is £5,000 less. Now that is just 1 second slower than this in the 0 to 62 time. That's interesting. And if you want something a bit faster, the MG4 X-Power, that's like 10 grand less. And that's faster, and yeah, you get more bang for your buck. But I think what you're paying for here is the quality. In terms of interior and things like that, you can't really make that comparison with the MG4 X-Power, can you? because that's just all scratchy plastics and things. Whereas this is just pure quality, soft loveliness. And I think with this car, it genuinely is the attention to detail. And it is impressive. I don't have 46 grand though. Have to have a look at the monthlies. We'll get Tom Barnard to look into that for you. Put it on the Electrifying website. That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. Oh, and by the way, there's flappy paddles back here for your regen braking. I keep forgetting about like the normal electric car side of things. I just keep talking about how wonderful this car is to drive. But you can flap all the way to the left and that turns on your regen braking. Lovely. Flap all the way to the right, turns it off. Done. Over the last sort of couple of months, I've been driving a lot of high performance EVs, ones with ridiculous amounts of horsepower, and this doesn't quite match those numbers. But this still comes up trumps. And the reason is because it handles like a dream. It wants you to throw it round corners. It wants you to drive it like a rally car. That rally car experience was amazing, by the way. Like one of the best things I think I've ever done in my entire life. So if you want to drive something like that, like the old Skoda rally classic cars, but in a modern era, electric with more power, you're onto a winner, my friend. Let me know what you think in the comments section below. Subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye. Bye then. Bye. Bye. Okay, bye then, bye.